Hey folks, Rob from Mountain Block Moments down here at our home property. Going to do a little bit of video around here. I've got to move some cows this morning, and then we're actually going to look at doing a little job here at home that's been waiting for me to have a bit of spare time. I'll put a little bit of a lean-to on the side of a shed. So I'll move the cows first and then have a look at how we're going to set this other job out. So yeah, as a builder and grazier, I tend to collect a heap of crap. Those drums there, if I pulling the cattle crate off of the truck. Then I've got pods and gates and tanks and stuff that I accumulate. We'll get over here a bit further, and there's a heap of old tin that I've pulled off roofs over the years that I've been going to use on sheds that I've not yet built. So yeah, we're just on 20 acres here. My neighbour lets me run cows on his 20 acres. We've got some friends further down the road that have got 30 or 40 acres, and they let me run cows down there, and then I leased another 30 acres recently, so I'm hoping that gives us enough to run the cows around here for a little bit. So I'm just letting the cows in to around the house. There's sort of 5 acres around the house here. Hello sweetie. They can have a little chew on. I'm trying hard to chew down all the roads, grass around here at the moment, so that once it goes cold and the goodness goes out of the grass, we can grow some fresh grass when it warms up again. But it gives the mountain block a bit of a break, and hopefully we get some grass growing up there. You should not be in calf. That cow there that just got serviced, she should be in calf, so I don't really know what's going on there. It's one of the things you've got to sort out with these cows, is who's having calves and who isn't having calves. Come behind here. Sook, Lucy, go back there. We got dogs there blocking them from coming into here, which is where I want them to go. Keep out. You little cow. We'll have to move forward so the cows come out of this gate. Fun and games. Go back there. Get out, Sock! Yes, the cows will appreciate a little bit of green pick. I've been making them eat the old roads grass, and they're a little bit over it in the paddock they're in. They're due for a move, but because of the weather that's coming through, just trying to keep them chewing that old grass. That'll do. Alright, that's all the moving we had to do. They'll do the rest. Let's go and see about setting out this lean-to on the side of the shed. Cows in the orchard having a bit of a chew. We've got a carambola or starfruit trees dropping fruit. Got a orange tree over here somewhere dropping a heap of fruit. They've all walked past it. Got quiet little bulls. Very quiet little bull luncher. Yeah, the cows will enjoy cleaning up the orchard, that's for sure. Although I've given up working as a builder commercially, I'll always have a building project on the go probably. But at least I'll be able to do it at my own pace. Not worry that I'm costing people money. So yeah, cows in the orchard. Still haven't got to setting up this lean-to. Eric's over there moving some trailers and whatnot. We'll go over there and... Well, hello. Sort that out. Oh, you're lovely too. Couple of very nice heifers there. About to be attacked by another one. Yes, you get scratches. You'll get scratches. Yes, I could waste a lot of time with cows. No, it's probably not wasted time. Well, this is where we're going to put the lean-to, on the side of this shed behind me. Basically along where that stormwater runs at the minute. We'll pull it off. But here's all the materials we're going to use off another job that I did. Probably been sitting there for 3 months now waiting for me to get to it. But we'll yeah, reuse, repurpose, recycle. What it's supposed to be all about. Yes, this is very much going to be a Eric build. I'll do the supervising from my seat. I sort of feel pretty good when I'm not doing anything, and then once I get out and start doing stuff, run out of breath and I definitely feel the stent in my liver. Oh, maybe I don't feel the stent exactly, but I can feel the issue with my liver. It's still very sore. Not sore, sort of only, I don't know, must be 5 days today since I had it put in. So yeah, I'll do the barking orders part and Eric will do the building and complaining part. We've got a couple of helpers here as well. So much help. They'll be very helpful when we put some string lines up. Single most important tool on the job site, the radio. No work gets done without the radio or the wireless. So put the wireless somewhere and get to work. Alright, see how we go. First thing we've got to do is mark it out. So we need to get parallel off the shed. We'll square that up. We're going to put posts in. I'm going to put 3 posts in. The beam across and rafters on and the roof across that. No, not marking 37. Oh, we can mark. 5 metres and a bit more clearance. Right, the other end. We're just running parallel to put our profiles in, give ourselves enough room. What?
This side of the box?
We are making a parallel line, mate. So we are parallel to the shed. Push your tape against the bottom of the shed there, but closer to the corner. What are you doing there? Why run over there? Why run through all that shit? Why not just poke it in there? 5 metres is what we want, but what did you say it was?
37.
37.50 or something.
37.70.
5 metres. That's where we're gonna put our profile this way. Gives us a little bit of room to work in between. And then we need profiles out here on our 37 mark, so we can pull a line that way. Have you want to grab some little posts, need some sealing batten. Worksite inspectors. You want with the stick. Yes, it could take us a long time to get anything done with the cows on site, and that's okay. Hey, Nan. Like that. Sealing batten, I don't want 7. You'll need another 4 posts. Another 4 posts, Eric. Oh, you're all time wasters. What are we going to do when we get some profiles set up? So 2 down that end. Because we're only doing 3 posts, we're not doing full profiles, we just do a couple of little profiles. And saw. You're supposed to be chasing the green tick, not chasing the flags. No. Need the sledgehammer as well. Up so you can see down the side of the shed. That's basically where you want the centre of this profile to be. And then parallel on that line. They've got a big base a certain way.
You already know that, mate. You've been told how many times that to put the screw through the post. Why are you putting it like there? The centre of the profile needs to be the centre line of that shed. Not the centre of your post, the centre of the profile. Yes, now why do you think I sort of put them in where they need to go? Put them there.
Wonderful video.
Father and son trying to sort out building shit. Leave him there. Just go back a little bit. Back. Destroying the post, same on that end. End up getting rained out with this job, I think. So where are you lining that up to? The edge of the shed? The centre of the profile needs to be the edge of the shed, not the post.
This is the profile, isn't it? What's in between there?
So where you are standing is the centre of the profile. So you need to make sure you have enough each side, go there, so that when you put the timber on, you can pull a line through the centre.
Yeah, no, that'll be right. It'll miss the storm water.
That cow chewing through my cords. Oh yeah, dog. They need to measure how long that is. Should be about a metre by the looks of it.
In between.
You need your timber to be able to go each side so you can screw your profile onto it.
So cut it to 1100. 1100. So we use 50mm batten screws to screw our timber on with. Some people use rear screws. I like batten screws.
We're going to get rained out here. Unfortunately. We are going to get rained out, so this will be a project for another day. It's supposed to get very wet this week. How long is your stick there? Is that a 2-4 stick, is it?
This one.
not. 2, 2. So if you just cut it in half.
225.
Just cut it in half. Yes. Well, it's a start. We've got our couple of posts in. Eric will just throw those bits of timber there, and then we'll put some caps on these posts, Eric.
Yeah.
We've got our safety supervisors over here still. We're going to pack it up. You see, no, you can see it that way, but the weather's definitely coming in. So we're going to pack it up because I've got to get a laser out, and those things aren't cheap. I don't want it sitting in the rain. Excuse me. Or not. I'll just chuck this in here. Oh no, it gets wet in there. So once upon a time, whoop, had a super organised trailer. But not so much anymore. Got to a point where we're just chucking stuff in there. We're gonna have a look. Was running mostly Bosch gear, a couple of old DeWalt saws and a couple of old Makita stuff. I wouldn't buy any new Makita stuff. I don't think it's as good as it was, but they definitely got a pretty good range. And on this side it's all nails and screws and assortment of odds and sods and bolts. Big toolbox in there for all the little bits and pieces. That's my builder's trailer. Yeah, definitely when you're building you need a trailer with dual axles. The amount of stuff you end up putting up on top of it, just end up with so much weight on them. You need to have a dual axle trailer. But we're actually going to pull this trailer down, take all the building stuff out of it. It's a handy sized trailer for me, for the farming side of things. So that's the plan. Just full on concentrate on the cows and my health. I can easily not do stuff with cows. It's very difficult to not do stuff with building when people are relying on you to get stuff done. So, yeah. Alright. Shut it off for now. Whether I end up posting this depending on the weather, we'll see. I need to go and get some clothes off the line actually. So we'll see how that goes for a quick little video. I'm looking a bit yellow, aren't I? That's what happens when your liver doesn't do what it's supposed to do. So as you can see the river behind us, I'll sign off and put this up. I'll catch us on the next one. Thanks, Rob. Finish off with a quick little panorama of our view from the riverbed, from the riverbank I should say, riverbed, are we down in it? And this big old girl. Haven't put the work into it I needed to, but we'll get onto that now. It's yeah, 1901 or something it was built. Wasn't built here, was built in town and was moved out here. But she's a majestic old girl, and yeah, if I get to spend a bit of time and money on it, she'll be a magnificent house. It's just yeah, needing the health to hold and pockets to be deep enough. These old Queenslanders just chew up the money. I definitely didn't want to buy this when we first came out here, but you spend a bit of time out here and yes, Cal definitely convinced me this is where we needed to be. When you get to look at that every morning, it's a lovely place to decompress. For Kelly from school and what was for me work. Rain's definitely coming in. It's supposed to have a week of it. But yep, there you go. That's a builder's house. I should be like my builder mates and just build a new one every few years and live in that.